Welcome to Economics is Life. I am Pulkit Sharma, and in this video we are going to discuss the central problem of what provision should be made for economic growth. Both an individual and a society would not like to use all its scarce resources for current consumption only, because if all the resources are used for producing consumer goods only and no provision in terms of allocating some resources for investment, that is for production of capital goods is made, the resources or productive capacity would not increase in future. Basically it means that if we use all the scarce resources for our current consumption only, then we will not be able to invest in production of capital goods. And if we will not invest in the production of capital goods, then the productive capacity will not increase, right? And it may decline. So in order to ensure proper consumption in the future, we need to invest in the production of capital goods so that the productive capacity of the economy will increase in the near future, and so that the standard of living of the people can be raised, right? This implies that incomes or standard of living of the people would remain stagnant or it may decline in the future. The objective to promote growth so as to raise the living standard of the people requires that a part of its resources should be devoted to the production of capital goods and for the promotion of research and development activity, which would bring about technological progress. The capital accumulation and technological progress achieved in this way would enable the society to produce more of consumer goods in the future and ensure higher living standards of the people, right? So it basically means that investing in the production of capital goods and investing in the promotion of R&D, that is research and development, will result in the technological progress, and the technological progress achieved in this way will ensure production of consumer goods in the future and ensure higher living standards for its people, right? It follows that provision for capital accumulation and technological progress implies the sacrifice of some current consumption. The sacrifice of some current consumption to produce more capital goods and devote resources to R&D to promote progress and technology is called cost of growth. So basically, we need to sacrifice some amount of consumption to raise the technological progress, to raise the productive capacity of the economy. So the sacrifice of this current consumption is basically the cost of growth. Therefore, a society has to decide how much sacrifice of current consumption should be made for future economic progress. The pangs of sacrifice of some current consumption for promoting economic growth are greatly felt in less developed countries like India, where not only the present consumption levels are very low, and therefore any sacrifice of current consumption is hard hitting, but also the need for economic growth is very pressing.